Hello? It's early morning and I didn't play anything today, so we're playing some touhou. On normal, like a fucking loser who can't finish a run in normal? Can you imagine this shit? I watched yesterday a lot of fucking touhou. I watched this game on Lunatic and it was really cool. The person who beat it was so good at it. Let me just play one round in touhou. I mean, until I lose all my lives, and then we gonna read the umineko. I just need it. It's like my morning coffee, you know? Or not. Because kind of recent habit to play touhou. Recently acquired habit. It's so hard to leave in the morning. Oops. Touhou is so fucking fun though. Just look at it, look at me dodging all this shit. Look at me trying to dodge like red projectiles onto a lot of garbage in the screen. I'm so happy. This is such a good game. Such well thought. A lot of thought was put into it, totally. Truly. That's it. Everything Japanese, obviously. It's actually, Japanese in touhou is too hard for me to read actually, so... The first like 3 stages of this game on normal is kinda easy, but then the 4th stage is like insane. Maybe it's a bad idea even playing this game on normal. Maybe I should just try to do it on hard right from the start. To be fair, after seeing Lunatic stages, this seems to be super easy for me. What a loser. Went into a projectile, so good, so smart. Me. So bad. So bad. So bad. I swear to God, I did better than this before. See, my record is 14 million. Is this millions? It is, right? It's not 100 million, but you know. People start from somewhere. Why am I like this. Okay, we're trying again. We're trying again from the beginning. I'm sorry. Not a touhou stream, by the way. Not a touhou stream. Holy shit, imagine streaming fucking touhou. No way, no way. Good, nice. Oops. Excuse me. Thank you. Those designs in touhou are so good. Like, touhou is such a pretty game. Oops. Man, somebody fucked up. Oh, are you kidding me? Just failed. Are you happy? No words. No words. What am I killing? Where does the blue stars come from? It's weird. That's it? Okay. Nice. Finally, at least some progress. Page 2. Gimme. Me. Oops. This is fucked up. You can't just make them the same color as the thing that goes as the same thing that falls from a boss from the enemies. What even are those? It's like ghosts? What are these yin yang symbols? Just like those are fairies. You can see that those are fairies. Me? I don't even know why you need the spheres. I don't know, I'm playing. Oh, it's because... Oh, they probably for boost up for the attack. Okay, it does make sense, The instruction for this game is in Japanese, and Japanese here is kind of hard, so... Oh, fuck my life! Deserved? Really? Okay, fuck me, I guess. I love this boss. This boss is good. I like her a lot. But she kinda unbearable in a hard mod than easy mod. Come on, kill. Thank you. Excuse me? I didn't even saw that was something here. I love this game. What a well designed game. Hey. Okay, good night. Thank you. Ouch. Not so slow. This face looks like it's hard, but it's not. Good, thank you. Me. I survived here by pure luck. Oh. Insane. Please die. Good. This face is fucked up. Is this? This is the face that I'm talking about? This face on Lunatic is delusional. Or on hard to how can you do it? Insane. Me. Come on. Die. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good. Please give me. Oh. Yay! Let's go, gamers! I'm doing great, look at me! Oh, this one is... Oh no, this one is okay. This one is a zombie girl. Okay, I don't need... Don't come close to fucking... enemies. Uh-oh. Stop being greedy, you don't need all this garbage. No. Okay, this is unfortunate. Oh, I didn't saw it. Oh. I have 0 hearts though. Okay, here, look at my feet. Don't look at mobs. Look at my feet. Look at Ramo. Don't look at anything else. Ramo. Oh, this is such a good design. Look at her. She looks so good. To be fair, I don't actually remember any of her patterns. Oh, this one is easy. Okay. Oh, so it's not zombie girl. I love this one. This one seems hard, but it's actually really not. Hey, power up! Okay, look at Ramo. Don't look anywhere else. Ramo. Even those stages look amazing. Like, look at this kinda low quality 3D. It looks so nice. Look at Ramo. Don't look at mobs. Look at Ramo. Ramo. Oh, huh? It is zombie girl. Okay. Look at me beating my previous record. Look at me. Look at me go. In place of lunatic. Oh, run into projectile again. What a fucking loser! Yeah, that's it, right? Can you imagine I would just stream touhou and then end stream? Wouldn't that be oh so deserved? Deserved for being stupid. It's not even a hard boss. Why am I throwing? I hate this one. I hate this one so much. Ah. What? Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes. Gimme. Oh, this one is kinda sucks. This one sucks. Oh. Okay, be careful. Nice. Oh, I like this one. This one is cool too, and it's also really good looking. Is this the last one? I feel like it's the last one. We're not gonna beat her, but we're gonna finish this. Sure? I can bomb her, but it's not gonna help. Hey! Okay, the next boss is insufferable. I literally did not beat her even once. But so far I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing better than the previous runs. Daily touhou fix. Oh, those are awful. Okay, look at Rainbow. Don't look anywhere else. Look at Rainbow. Look at Rainbow. This team is awesome. Gimme. Look at Rainbow. Look at Rainbow. Rainbow. Wait, it's not that hard. Okay. Oh, so much shit up here. Can you imagine making this fucking petals blue and red colors the same as the power-ups shit? Fucking can't believe. Oh, I hate those spheres. I have no fucking clue how to like work around them. What am I supposed to do? Oh, kill her, kill. Thank you. Okay, that's the farthest I ever went as in this bus. Oh, I didn't even beat this stage. Okay. Look at Raimo, then look anywhere else at Raimo. I'm sorry for saying this every time, but I'm like... my attention span is limited. Don't be greedy, don't be greedy, don't be greedy. You don't need any of this shit, don't be greedy. Holy fuck. It's not even that bad. It's kind of bad though. Kill. That's better, okay. Hi. Hi, Sega. Oh no, this is the farther I went because I saw this bus. Okay. Ah! Sorry. That's fucked up. Ooh. This is awful. This is awful. Excuse me? She went right into projectile again? Please? That's the last time I have, probably. I'm sorry. Okay, she's dead. The zombie girl's dead. I could actually learn their names, but you know. Oh, gimme. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, I need to move. I need to move from here. I need to really move from here. This is a really bad place. Okay, up. Oh, it's a new run. Okay. This team is good too. Oh fuck. I wonder if I can somehow position myself like above her or something and dodge her attacks through like up here. No, she catches me. Oh, that's it. Okay, sorry. No more touhou. That was a good run. That's the farthest I went ever on normal, which I only play. Okay, let me make myself match the colors to the game. No, Roman. And also I wanna beat. Hold on. Oh, it went for fucking half an hour. Uh-oh. Well, it's Saturday stream. What do you want? What do you want me to say? It's Saturday morning stream. Umineko. Okay, let me go pee and be right back in like just a couple of seconds. Sorry. Oh, I also turned off the music. No. This? Yeah, okay. Be right back. Ouch. Okay, I'm here. I'm ready. Am I? Where do you think I can make a game? I can make bullet hell game. Do you think I can make bullet hell game in Unity? Let me Google this real quick while it's on my mind. Where can I make bullet hell game? Bullet hell jam, Ichio. Really? When was it? 2021. Uh-oh. Who won? Bullet hell jam knockoff. Results. Redshift prototype. Elf null. Oh, this looks good actually. How's this? God, I love bullet hells. She said only played one touhou. I used to play a lot of like bullet hells for children when I was a child. You know them? You know, like, there was... Also, bullet hell are so similar, so it's really hard to describe them. That was one with a spaceships in it. Did you know what I'm talking about? Bullet hell maker. What's a popular... How to tell it? Platform to make a game? Engine is a word. What's a popular engine to make platform games? Can I do bullet hell game in engine like that? I wonder. Because if I remember correctly, it wasn't Unity. It was something else. I'm trying to check. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm checking this and I'm not installing the umineko anymore. Daki daki baku baku do 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 watashi no kokoro one more time. Unity. Oh no, it's in Unity. Okay, so probably I'm learning Unity as fast as I can. Bullet Hell, game called Bullet Hell. I respect it. Oh, there was some Bullet Hell games I actually wanted to play on stream, or I just assumed it was Bullet Hell. Maybe it's different genre. I don't remember how it's called. It was in orange and black like aesthetic. It has orange title on a black background and it had anime movements on on the poster. Okay, I should stop stalling. Oh no, I can't stop stalling. I need to turn on my AC. A second. Ouch. I close my window and I'm going to turn on my AC. Okay, the noise at my AC did was not a good noise. Whatever. Ouch. What were we doing last time? Total playtime 441. I disagree. I have like... maybe I do have that much. That's 5th stream. Well, it's not yet 5th stream, so... I have 4 streams, 2 hours each, so it's 6 hours, plus 1 hour, 7 hours. I have 7 hours of streams recorded. Why the fuck it says 4 hours? And real world time, it's not right time. What are they trying to make me do? What is this? What happened last time? We just find out that adult characters in this game are all dicks. You're a dick. She's a bitch. She's a bitch, but I really like her. She's meh. Everybody hate Natsuhi. Poor Natsuhi. She didn't deserve this. So now we are come back to POV of Butler, and we are staring at gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful Beatrice. Oh, and we were talking about a gold resort that they have somewhere hidden in the island, presumably, or maybe not. Is this a good idea to invest in gold? I wonder. I remember I watched somebody talk about it recently. Maybe it was Northern Lion? And Northern Lion was like... Yeah, I mean, it probably has some benefits, but... she... Okay, we should not make myself look even more stupid, I'm sorry. But it's my dad who's talking this nonsense at face value. He's greed exposed to the world. Even though he laughs at grandfather's black magic hobby, he still believes the story about the hidden gold. He's all talk. Well, it's certainly not a realistic story. At that time, when grandfather was still nameless without any connection, there is no way anyone would have just lent him a massive quantity of gold bars for free. Ha! It's not for free! It's for your life. Although, it's not unthinkable to suggest that's exactly when grandfather called his sponsor a witch. Yeah, but it's 10 tons! 10 tons! If you traded for this money, how much would that come to? Anyway, I have to be a ridiculous amount, right? It would be a ridiculous amount. They say that the total amount of gold mined by humankind since the dawn of history is at almost 100 ton. It's 100,000 ton, right? That 1/10,000 of all the gold mankind was obtained throughout history should belong to just one person is just insane. And that should all be in one place, and that there should be a witch who could just lend it to grandfather as if it was nothing. It would be no ordinary person. Yeah, because she's a witch. She's a witch. God, I love her. As for me, I think just the number 10 tons sounds totally fake. In the first place, has anyone other than grandfather have ever even seen it? And even if some generous witch lent him some actual gold, couldn't that then be right but actually be mistaken from 10 kilos? Even 10 kilos would be a pretty incredible sum, right? 10 kilos of gold is how much? Maria, who couldn't keep up and felt like she was being spoken to in riddles, finally found a place where she could ask us a question. A question which I also wanted to ask right then. Whether I hear 10 kilos or 10 tons, I know that's an incredible amount, but I couldn't put in a number on exactly how much a gram of gold cost. Googling time? I'm just curious. You shouldn't be mad at me for stalling all the time. I'm just a naturally curious person. Even though I have really bad memory, and all of this curiosity goes nowhere. I'm still trying. 1 gram of gold to USD. What? How much is this? It says from 62 to 67 USD. Excuse me? Isn't it too much? Uh-oh. What do you mean? Which rate of gold is it? There's different sum for different types of gold. It's a lot, no? It's a lot. I hate gold. I'm not a huge gold fan. I mean, I'm talking about wearing. Maybe owning gold would make me think different. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why am I like this? Okay. Again, back to normal. I'm sorry. Let's count. No, I can't. I'm gonna lose my shit if I'm gonna count it. No way, we're not counting this. Whether I hear 10 kilos or 10 ton, I know that is incredible amount, but I couldn't put a number on exactly how incredible. George Anki folded his arms and tried to remember the market price of gold. Well, gold's affected by speculation, and its price can also change depending on its purity and the trustworthiness of the foundry. You would also need to pay a commission to turn it into money. Still, it's definitely a precious metal, and some people estimate that if gold mining continues at its current rate, within half a century, we will have mined all of it. Just guess half-heartedly, for 1 kilo, I think maybe the price of 2 million yen. 2 million yen in USD. 14 almost $100. I'm converting it to my currency. Is it a lot or not? I mean, it's okay money. You could buy anything almost with them. Can you buy a cheap car with it? You probably can, right? Not the expensive car, but car on a cheap side. You cannot. You probably. That's like monthly salary from the first world country, probably, right? Maybe not. Who knows? Whoa! I know just pluck that 10 kilos free. I can read. Whoa! I know just pluck the 10 kilos figure out of the thin air, but even that would be worth 10 million yen. 20 million yen. I weigh 28 kilo. Which means that if we had Maria-chan weight in gold, we could estimate it worth at over 50 million yen. That's just mind-boggling. How much would 10 tons be then? If 20 million is for 10 kilos times 1,000, so to what? 1,000. 20 billion? That's it! 20 billion yen? What the hell? Okay. 20 billion yen. It's 137 million. Okay, this is a lot. This is like you're a millionaire, basically, in dollars. Ooh, yen fall compared to dollar. Okay. This is mind-boggling. How much would 10 tons be then? It's 20 million yen for a kilo times 1,000, so it's 20 billion yen? What the hell? How much is 20 billion yen actually worth? We would have to measure it by putting it in terms we could understand. I mean, they say that wages over a lifetime are 200 million yen? You grow up and work like crazy, sacrifice your life for your own company, and as you approach old age, are finally freed. And all that together, including the retirement money, comes out at 200 million yen. I'm bad with numbers. In other words, that is cash equivalent of a human life. No, you could even call it a price for a life. Uh-oh. Foreshadowing? We were talking about a sum so enormous that it would require 100,000 lives. Assuming you work for 40 years from age 20 to 60, then it's equal to 4,000 years of work wages from a sum of money you could finally accumulate after working every day dating from a German period. Oh, is 10 billion yen huge? Yeah, it's huge. Maria, you could buy more of that shortcake you love than you could eat in a lifetime. However, well, I could imagine 20 billion yen in cash. I don't think it's a very plausible for it to be able in one place as a gold bars. Just as I said, gold is extremely heavy, and it is not very convenient as a method for storing all your accumulated fortune. Yeah, like, putting this in account, this does now look like a really good setup for a murder mystery, isn't it? Oh, here's a motive, just lays down here, normally. But it's not a murder mystery. Or at least I don't think so. I wonder if... Does real world outside of Ushiramiya family not know about this? I wonder if they have like some unwanted guests once in a while who try to find the gold or something. Just as I said, gold is extremely heavy and it is not very convenient as a method for storing all your accumulated fortune. If it was all in highly valued stocks and bonds or really expensive precious gems, it wouldn't be unthinkable. You often hear of people who, in the chaotic period of the war, traded their wealth for precious gems so they could carry it around with them. But, really? Seem kinda dumb. But you don't usually hear stories of people exchanging their wealth for gold. Of course it's heavy, but internationally it's the most trusted and stable. Does it mean something? Doesn't that mean something? With bonds, for example, if the country is destroyed, they just scraps of paper. You can also look at this this way. But even 110 kilo ingot is pretty heavy to carry around. Have you ever heard this? Even if you carry a 50 kilogram person on your back, you can't carry a 50 kilogram bag over your shoulder. Really? With that many gold bars, the amount of labor and risk for one person would be hard to calculate. Oh, that does make sense. So what you're saying is, if you were talking 20 billion yen in banknotes lying around, that'd be one thing. But given that it's supposedly 20 billion yen in gold piled up, it doesn't really ring true. Yeah, well, Witch teleported it just somewhere on an island, so it's probably true. That's right. Although the legend of gold does have a pretty interesting ring to it. Even just the part about the 10 tons of gold is a little bit of a stretch. If you think about it logically like that, it sounds obviously fake. Haha, kind of bring you back down to reality. That said, it is kind of father we're talking about after all. He may have announced his financing from some kind of rich person in an exaggerated metaphorical way as 10 tons of gold received from a witch. Even the number 10 ton feels pretty symbolic. You mean like his gratitude for the money he borrowed was 10 tons of gold or something? Maybe some rich man's leisured wife generously granted it to the grandfather. And maybe then he started calling this lady a witch? Jessica's example isn't bad. If someone was generous enough to lend a huge sum of money to grandfather when his trustworthiness was still zero, he would certainly be someone worthy of being called a witch. Furthermore, grandfather later used that money to build a vast amount of wealth. With such an incredible ability to judge people. Again, she might well be fittingly called a witch. Also, since she went to the trouble of lending all that money, she would also have enthusiastically guided how it was spent. Come to think of it, the idea to get involved with the occupying forces and profit from the Korean War demands might have come from the witch as well. He knows. With all that considered, saying that he received wealth and honor from a witch might actually be a fair description. I see. So, in other words, this witch granted the funds necessary to revive the Shinomiya family, and grandfather owned her a big time. If that's the case, and grandfather had that huge painting drawn and displayed out of feeling of gratitude, yeah, that might not be that strange of a story. Hey, what if this spirit looked like an old witch like Granny? Hey, what if this person looked like an old witch like Granny? And then grandfather idolized her appearance and turned her into this beauty when he had painting drawn. I bet if we ever did met this person, she would be nearly this pretty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Haha, that's possible. But the name Beatrice sounds pretty Western, and if you think about how everyone in our family has Western-style names, maybe even the name Beatrice is a result of grandfather trying to rearrange some Japanese person name to make it sound Western. No, guys, you don't get it. You don't get it. She was the reason he got Western obsession. She was the reason. I get it. That means that this pretty girl doesn't exist outside of a picture. Does it mean I won't be able to rub those elegant breasts? In the first place, isn't a witch a little weird? Like you couldn't find something like you could... What? Like you could find something like that anywhere on Earth. As I laughed and made fun of the witch in an attempt to differentiate myself from the kid I was 6 years ago who was afraid of the witch of the forest. Uh-oh, it's starting. Oh, Ronman! Oh. Gimme? As I laughed and made fun of the witch in an attempt to differentiate myself from the kid I was 6 years ago who was afraid of the witch in the forest, Maria tugged on my sleeve. Then, with the strength with which she did so, displayed a little annoyance. What is it, Maria? Ooh! Beatrice exists! Maria stared up at me. She had on her usual sour look, but I could tell she was angry because of the color of her eyes. Witches exist! Witches exist! Well, sure, they do exist if you turn the TV on and watch anime or something. Exist! Witches exist! I started to feel pressured, not knowing why Maria has jumped on me like that. Then Jessica tapped me on the shoulder and told me in a small voice. Dumbass, don't go smashing a cat's dream. Maria really believes that things like witches and Beatrice exist. Come to think of it, Maria-chan, in social studies at your school, when you were asked to write what you wanted to be when you grew up, you wrote a witch, didn't you? Maria nodded seriously. Uh-oh, she is gonna be a witch. Holy shit, I believe in her. Tears started to run down from the corner of her eyes. I see. To a girl who wants to become a witch in the future, this Beatrice is proof that witches do exist in the real world, and is also someone who she admires and strives to be like. Exist! Exist! Witches exist! What Butler doesn't believe! It's alright, they exist, witches. Onision believes it. Judge Anki kneeled down and held Maria's head. Watching this, Jessica poked me in the side. So that's what it was. It's basically like I just dropped the bomb that Santa Claus doesn't exist in front of a child who believes in him on Christmas Eve. It's not like I'm not the kind of guy who likes to shatter kids' dreams. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to make fun of your dreams. I apologize. Of course Beatrice exists. Even now she's living in the forest and comes every night to the mansion to peek in and see what everyone's doing. Oh, Maria gonna say him, holy shit, Beatrice doesn't do shit like that, you dumbass. That's why everyone shouldn't go to the forest. And at night, you mustn't stay up staring into the dark forest. You might be seen by a witch of the forest, Beatrice. After all, grandmother said so. Ooh, really? Butler really believes? Yep, I believe. Sorry for doubting it. Come on, let's make up, okay? Hello? Holy shit, great. Hello? Hello? A lot of 161 person? Excuse me? Hello? Hello, my name is Neta. I'm streaming this game. Oh no, I'm gonna be so nervous. Hello, soul milk? Hello? Holy shit. Ouch! I stuck. Uh-oh, my Twitch chat froze. Hello? Oh no! A lot of people! I'm instantly turned red. I'm sorry. Hold on, give me a second. I'm not afraid, it's just kind of... A lot of people is a lot of pressure. I literally was like, with no viewers right now. Thank you so much for the rate. I really appreciate it. Oh no. Pretend we're not here. I need to if I wanna continue streaming. Holy shit. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna drink some water and I'm gonna be pretend we're naked. It's not better. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Again. Oh no. Hello, it's good to have you. Phew. Okay. Now give us cookies. I don't have cookies. What were you doing in this game? I was reading about beautiful, majestic, powerful, pretty, amazing witch named Beatrice. I only started playing it. It's pretty good. I really, really like it. I played this chapter before, but I didn't finish the game overall, ever. It looks cute. It is cute. It is the best version of visuals that the game could have ever. Very nice so far. Thank you. Oh. Are you into VNs? I am into VNs. I'm just playing type of games that are not requiring skills because I'm really shy about my video game skills. It's not the greatest, so I like to read video games too. Fuck, visual novels too. You're doing great, thank you. I don't think so, but thank you. I'm so bad too. Oh, it's a curse. To be fair, I actually played a freaking touhou game first half hour of the stream, so I'm only good at talking. I'm not even good at talking. Umineko and the Cry, is this related to Hiroshima? Higurashi, I mean? Yeah, it is related to Higurashi. It's actually, it actually could destroy your experience if you play Higurashi first or did not play Higurashi, because some shit in this game are insane. It kind of doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm drinking a lot of water. Okay, I'm gonna read the game and I'm Sorry if I'm not gonna pay attention to chat because it makes me really nervous. I stuck with my head and Maria grabbed it with her tiny hand and we made up. Maria didn't grumble any more than that, so George, Anki, and Jessica were relieved. Oh, is this where all of you were? I was sure you had to just let go of the beach. Shannon-san, carrying a basket, was surprised to find us all gathered in front of the portrait. Ah, Shannon! Well, this is the first time Butler was seeing Beatrice's portrait. He was just fascinated by it. Yes, she does it, doesn't she? Beatrice-sama is truly beautiful. I am sure that she was captivated by Master. In addition to the patron theory, there is also a theory that she was grandfather's first love. Either way, although it's been several decades since he met her, even now she holds a special place in the heart. Which must mean that he's still captivated by her, even today. Sheesh. That must have made grandmother pretty jealous, right? I actually thought Beatrice was their grandmother, but apparently not. Like, they for sure kinda look like her, doesn't she? Like, Jessica has the same hair color, but maybe, you know, their grandmother is not a character that we've seen, so we couldn't tell, but like, some of these characters have really unusual hair color. And she kinda looks like Beatrice, I mean... Look at them, aren't they? I don't know anything, but yeah, that did happen actually. Apparently Grandmother believes that he was cheating on her with some blonde-haired woman. Ooh, family drama. Good smell! Good smell coming from Shannon! Maria, sniffing, approached the basket Shannon-chan was holding with interest. Now that you mention it, I do notice a fragrant scent that was... with the essence of vanilla. Ah, I apologize. I was told by Kumasawa-san to bring them to you all. What is it around there? Oh, excellent. Cookies. Cookies! Somebody want the cookies! Here we go! Ooh! Want to eat cookies! Want to eat cookies! Certainly, you may eat as many as you would like, but, unsure whether it was really acceptable to serve cookies in a place like this in front of a portrait, Shannon-chan sent us a glance which seemed to ask what we wanted to do. Well, thinking about it, yeah, that would be a bad manners. Maria, why don't we eat someplace else? Let's put the cookies in a bento and have a picnic. Have a picnic, have a picnic! If we can eat cookies, let's go! Yeah, let's go get some fresh air. We should pick up food right in front of the beach. Alright, didn't we say that we wanted to go down to the beach in the first place? Let's go, let's go! Shannon-chan, sorry, but could I ask you to get blankets to sit on and some flasks of tea? Right, certainly. Shannon-chan received her instruction and gracefully bowed before retracing her steps. We headed to the beach on our own. Everyone headed for the entrance in a group. Feeling as though that witch was staring down at our backs, I turned around once more. Butler, you still don't believe? Oh no, I believe. That way is more fantastical. The golden witch Beatrice gave grandmother 10 tons of gold. And that gold might be sleeping somewhere around here. Plus, they're saying grandfather wrote that strange epitaph as though challenging us to find it if we can. I think that kind of romantic story is way better. 20 million yen worth of gold. 20 million yen worth of gold. I'm gonna look a bit, so have fun with umineko. Thank you so much. Thank you all the raiders for supporting and being here. $20 billion yen worth of gold. If we split up it between the four of us, that's still a ridiculous amount of money. Uh-oh. 5 billion yen for each of us. Incredible! With that kind of money, any business would prosper. No, wait, we could live our whole lives fabulously without even working at all. Ooh, not 5 billion yen, cookies, cookies! Haha, Mario would take cookies over money. Still, 5 billion yen, that's like a dream. Uh-oh, we came back to the adult characters conference where they were discussing how they want their grandfather, aka their dad, to die sooner. Pretty great. Ridiculous. Is it truly possible that you all believe in father's legend of a gold? Oh, they're discussing that too. The story about a witch who gave him the gold and so forth, we obviously don't believe. However, there is no mistake about the gold. Multiple sources. Okay, I can read. Your accent is very cute. Where is it from? It's a Slavic accent. I'm not telling a country, but it's Slavic. I'm European, proud European, European and proud. Holy shit, which voice I did for Eva? Multiple sources have confirmed the fact that father was in no possession of gold bars from the unknown source. We heard that before the Marusa company president died, father showed him a large amount of gold somewhere. Father stated clearly to him that there was 10 tons worth. I can read. For shit! Oh! Okay, hold on. Let me take like 3-minute break. I'll be right back. I need to walk a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I've been flashed. I'm just so not used to having people here. See ya in like 2 minutes. I need to walk around. I'm back and I'm ready. No. You were fine. You were fine. I'm not. I wasn't. I'm sorry. You weren't trying to get me to talk to myself. It's totally fine to ask about stuff like that. Usually, I mean, it's fine with me. I just not gonna tell you. It's fine. Okay, I'm continue reading. That's just the nonsense of a sense of old man. Oops. Along with father, he was just a fabricating story. You can't take it seriously. Okay, so I didn't get it. Let me read this. They confirmed somehow that there is multiple sources confirmed the fact that father was in possession of a gold bars from an unknown source. We heard that before the Marusa company president died, father showed him a large amount of gold somewhere. Father stated clearly to him that there was a 10 tons worth. So all the weird sound, thunder. So there is 10 tons of gold, but the reliable sources in quotes is just I forgot his name. Kinzo is just Kinzo telling everybody that he had that gold? If that gold didn't exist, he would have been able to gather so much funding. Before the president died, he was a person whose sincere personality gathered a lot of respect from many in the business world. He wouldn't have become a partner to such a fraud. So, okay, 10 tons of gold presumably exist. 20 tons of gold? Holy shit, how much gold was it? $10 tons worth. Didn't they say it was 20 tons before? Okay, who cares? Not important. Aniki, the president of Marusa, definitely saw it. The tons of it, clearly with his own eyes. Even more, that let the president take one ingot at random and have it examined. The result of the examination showed that the 10-kilogram ingot, had a purity of 4/9. Oh, this is good. He had the Shinomiya family crest, the one-winged eagle, was carved into it. Almost instantly, the Shinomiya legend of gold spread among the fixers of the business world. Gold from an unknown foundry has a poor rate of conversion into money. Really? So, gold is real, but for some reason they not getting constantly attacked and nobody trying to steal it ever? Really? Maybe they're gonna address it. On the other hand, it's like 10 tons of gold is a lot of weight. So maybe... Thinking that it was a chance for deceived profits, they accepted it as a collateral, and as a result, Father was able to receive a giant loan. This is most ridiculous nonsense I've ever heard. How old are you people? Are you still talking about that fairy tale you heard as a kid at face value? There is no proof that this 10 tons of gold even exist. Isn't it just the lies of Father and those who were close to him? Of course it's just a story, but still, Aniki. The amount of money that dead raised require a suitable quantity of... Yeah, 10 tons of gold is a lot of money. Yeah, I converted it before. The amount of money that dead raised requires a suitable quantity of... collateral? Even if the gold was just a rumor, that he must have shown them a treasure's comparable worth is an unmistakable truth, won't you think? Hold on, water? It was just a fiction of gold created by own painless father. He made it seem like non-existent gold actually existed and fooled his sponsors. It was probably the gamble of a lifetime. Fortunately, his use of those funds proved successful. If the Korean War demand hadn't come and the Shinomiya family had not been restored, Father would probably have been hounded after us the crook of a century. Oh, the music is actually really scary. Good music. I'm sorry, I'm kinda not getting what I'm reading. Funds proved successful. Korean War demands King Kong and the Shinomiya family had not been restored. Father would probably have been hounded to the crook of a century. I don't understand what the sentence means, I'm sorry. Father would probably have been hounded after us the crook of a century. That means he would not succeed if he didn't meet demand of Korean War? In that case, are you saying that the gold never existed and that Father made it all up? Oh, it's actually a great theory. It's actually a great... Oh, he would be chased around as a criminal. Okay. It's a great theory that gold didn't exist and he just made it up and tell everybody that? So he would get some money. Yeah, I don't think so. I believe in the existence of Beatrice. Chased and harassed. Oh, okay. Thank you. Of course, therefore, after he had become sufficiently successful, the fiction of the gold was nothing but an inconvenience. So father made up that absurd story about the witch and black magic and made the whole thing seems less believable. In other words, he revealed that the gold was a complete fiction. If he says that he received the gold from a witch, no one will believe that it exists at all, right? He may even have said it for all of your sakes. Nevertheless, some stupid offspring wanting to drive up his non-existent gold with the rest of in his inheritance have appeared. Rosa, don't tell me that even you believe this kind of fabrication. I can prove whether or not father really has the gold. However, as one of a father's 4 children, I just want to call my rightful share, okay? Interesting, huh? It seems even Rosa had learned to assert herself. So Rosa probably in a difficult financial situation herself, as we find out Krau's here too. What does Jeff Bezos do before he goes to sleep? I don't know what he does. He puts his pajamas on. Okay. Okay. Huh, it seems even Rosa had learned to assert herself. Alright, maybe this is what you want to say. That I am trying to keep all of the gold to myself. Nissan, the fact that you obtained a massive amount of fundings, if you rule out the possibility that you have been embezzling father's personal funds, then there's only one possibility left, right? Aniki, maybe you have already found the 10 tons of gold bars. It sure looks like for us that way. Ridiculous! Something like that never existed in the first place. Then explain yourself. Embezzlement of father's assets, father's hidden gold. How could you have gathered so much funding if you didn't use one of these? I also have many friends in the political world and the financial world. I have done nothing more than gain their assistance, and for that I have no responsibility to explain it to you. You understand, don't you? There are some topics that can be talked about. If that's the story you insist on, that's fine. But Aniki, Dad doesn't have long. Nobody can ensure that he will live to see this day next year. When Dad dies, the inheritance will be passed on immediately. We will all set up impartial lawyers and accountants to inspect the state of Dad's finances. Haha, what a bunch of losers! They didn't know they gotta fucking die on this island. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so happy about it. But that annoys me, how power hungry they are. If at that time that fact that our brothers was unjustly interfered with father money comes to light, you understand, right? Spoiler warning, I mean, they went to an island with only one possible way to run away, and there's a lot of really shady things happening, and there is a lot of setup for murder mystery. I wonder if they gonna live to the next fucking year. I wonder. I don't have a clue what you're talking about. You're starting to make me feel as indigenous as my wife was. Weather gold is definitely one of father's assets. I understand it's money you can reveal openly. Even so, the 4 siblings around should have an equal right to it. In short, we will also have your financial situation investigated to determine whether or not you are hoarding the gold. You have a gold opportunity right now. Prove the existence of this backup from friends and acquaintances that you mentioned. That way you'll be spotless. And we can sportingly apologize for foolishly doubting you. Right, Rosa? That's right. Kraus-Nissan, you're the one who's avoiding the topic. If you were guiltless, you could just prove that you were in the right, and yet you aren't even trying to respond. However, Anki, we still have to consider your position here. As Dad's representative, you're probably bearing a larger share of a burden than we are. It wouldn't be fair for the rest of us who have been living terribly relaxed lives until now to complain without taking this into account. Huh. I'm spoken ill of one... What? I'm spoken ill of one moment and flattered the next. It's quite thrilling. It's quite tiring. Somebody can read. I haven't played the game, so any spoilers is my fault. Oh, did you watch anime? That's what you're telling me? I'm spoken ill of one moment and flattered the next. It's quite tiring. Please get to the point. In short, randomly investigating nitpicky aspects of Father's Well seem a pretty darn boorish way to do it. As you said, Kraus-Nissan, you probably got movements of money that are difficult to explain. We understand that, and that's why we've come to consult with you. A mutually beneficial consultation. Consultation? Huh. When the inheritance is disturbed, you will be rewarded for your years of hard work taking care of that by an arrangement that is generous in your favor. Don't misunderstand us. It's not like we're saying that we will abandon our rights. It's just that we call what we deserve. It wouldn't be bad if there was a generous understanding of a position. That's what we meant. In other words, if you accept our conditions, at the time of a diversion of the inheritance, we won't mind leaving the investigation of Father's financial status to you, Kraus-Nissan. Bunch of sharks! Holy hell! All the siblings from Eva downwards suspected that Kraus was trying to steal their father's wealth. In this situation, letting Kraus report to the state of the father's wealth by himself was extremely contradictory and a huge concession. If, as they claimed, Kraus was actually embezzling money, Kraus would be able to hide that fact. Besides that, it would also be possible for him to control the distribution of the inheritance in a manner favorable to himself. Kraus, also realizing that this sounded too good to be true, couldn't help but feel doubt. He had to worry about what they would ask in return for such a compromise. Huh? After mistrusting me completely, you now say that you're willing to restore your confidence in me as the eldest sibling? And what are you asking for? Just what we deserve as siblings. You aren't the kind of person who would steal Dad's property. However, there is no patron financing you. Considering all that, there is a certain explanation that would satisfy the rest of us. Nissan, you found the 10 tons of gold and used as a collateral to gather some funding. Yes, just like Father did in the past, right? In that case, there won't be any funny bits in Father's finances. You always been a good son, look after Father. Why would we mistrust a person like that? You've been so runabout, I can barely understand you. Say it more clearly and specifically. Our first condition. Aniki, you must admit you have found that gold. Are you asking me to admit that I possess gold that does not exist? Our second condition. Recognize your right to share a gold and pay it to us. How foolish! With an non-existent 20 billion yen of gold, that would be 5 billion yen per person. As parents, as children, are you telling me to pay a total of 15 billion yen? Preposterous. Keep listening until the end. We know that much money can't just appear out of nowhere. We're not asking you to make an impossible deal. Of course, regarding your position over gold, we plan to reward you sufficiently for your hard work until now in our calculations. Why is he so sure that he specifically found a gold? Couldn't he just steal, just money that lies in a bank or something? For your hard work until now in our calculations. Our third condition. The portion of the gold to the one bearing the title of a successor to the Shinomiya main family will be 50%. The remainder will be split fairly between all the siblings. Of course, this also includes you, Kraus-Nissan. Of 20 billion, 12.5 billion will go to Aniki, 2.5 billion go to Eva, 2.5 billion go to me, and 2.5 will go to Rosa. A distribution that makes me so grateful I could cry. So you're saying for the sake of the gold that doesn't exist, I must pay you 7.5 billion. What's wrong? Nissan, your share's 5 times the size of ours. That's such a good condition. I'd been jumping for joy. Our fourth condition, the dividends will be paid out along with the distribution of the inheritance at the time of Dad's death. However, as a deposit, 10% of our portion will be paid to us promptly. The payment must be paid before March of next year. How do you know when he gonna die? You don't know when he's gonna die? What do you think, Kraus-Nissan? This is ideal chance for you to restore the trust you need to run father's asset, isn't it? Of course, it might be impossible to get a hold 7.5 billion before father dies. However, you can't say that you couldn't manage to deposit of 75 million, right? Paying 700 million in half a year might be slightly bothersome, but someone like you who has many friends in the political and business sphere should be able to manage it. Normally, I hope to receive the 7.5 billion right now, all at once. But out of concern for your position, if you'll just show your sincerity but delivering 10% for the time being, it's alright to let the remaining 90% carry over until the distribution of the inheritance. Right? Surely even you can offer mere 10% to show your sincerity. This is so bad shit. So right now, to investigate the status of father's asset is being sold to me for 750 million? Okay, I can... 750 million? Okay, let's leave it at that. Isn't it great? You all sure grown. I've never thought you all would become capable of offering a deal to me. Nissan, if you accept this, the rest of us siblings will leave the investigation of father's asset to you. However, the result of that investigation will be subject to appeal. It's only natural, right? Would be said if you adjust our portion downwards by 7.5 billion. As a general rule, we wouldn't complain. As long as you do it neatly, it's fine. As long as you don't do anything significantly obvious, we don't plan to aggravate anything. Once they inherit it quickly, as much as you do, holy shit, they just coming their older brother. We don't want it to get all drowned out and led astray. In the case of appeal, who would do second investigation? That can be you as well. This will probably first and last opportunity for a sibling to discuss this. I trust you not to let it come to that. Rosa, you really can talk sometimes. That Kraus has not trusted whatsoever as the oldest sibling was by now so obvious that it requires no explanation. The formerly tyrannical older brother would always abuse his privileges and infringe upon the other siblings' shares. In response to that, the other three, now adults, were for the first time striking back at him by working together. The music. I'm sorry, but there are further conditions. Our fifth condition. This decision must be precedence over father's will. Later on, we don't want some will to appear and make this decision completely useless. This is amazing. They're so bad. They're awful. Yeah, we don't give a shit about what our father thinks. Maybe he even needs to die kind of earlier than estimated, you know. Oh, and also you need to give us 7.5 billion yen. Just because we believe in this little fairy tale that our father told us when we were kids. This is great. Later on, we don't want some will to appear and makes this decision completely useless. I see that you were very cautious. Let me ask again. If the gold really were found, what would you do? As long as you settle this matter with the corresponding payment, then whether the gold really appears or not makes no difference to us. You can think of our share as an advance payment. Gives you something to live for. You plan to turn this island into a resort, right? During construction, you might stumble upon the gold by chance. You let out a high-pitched laugh. Kraus watched without even flinching. Let me add a seventh condition before you accept. In the situation that any siblings other than myself find the gold, they will immediately turn it over to me. Yes, of course, we'll guarantee you that. Insignificant details. The others, who were forced Kraus to pay money for some non-existent gold, would of course not ensure Kraus's portion if they actually found the gold. From the beginning, the deal had been nothing more than a threat directed to Klaus. While the truth might be different, the probability that Kraus was embezzling his father's assets was extremely high. When at last Kinzo faced death and it came time for the inheritance to be distributed, surely some unpleasant facts would come to light. That situation would likely be a fatal wound to Kraus. They had latched onto that weak point and were threatening their brother under the veil of compromise, trying to write out a huge sum of money. However, they had let one thing slip their minds. The three of them had forgotten that their oldest sibling, who they couldn't defeat unless they banged together, was a very nimble thinker when it came to being crafty. Kraus strikes back. Kraus reluctantly let out a gloating laugh as he spoke to Eva, who could not hide her smile, so certain she was of her victory. This all sounds marvelous to me. I had been feeling a deep pain in my heart at the estrangement from the rest of you. If by accepting this condition I would make our sibling relationship friendly once again, I would be quite pleased. I will gladly take you up on your offer. Be happy, Rosa. We have a deal. Uh-oh, she knows something's wrong. Rosa's expression dimmed. When her brother started talking like this, the conversation would never change for the better. Eva was also sensitive enough to realize this. Therefore, even though Kraus has obediently accepted the deal, she was unable to wipe away her feelings of insecurity. My, how obedient. That's not like you, Nissan. That's harsh. You think I have an ulterior motive? Of course I don't. I'm just like all of you. I'm just like all of you. It felt as though only that part was emphasized. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The color of Rodolphe's face darkened. So maybe, I'm guessing you're gonna have some dirt on every one of them? Maybe, possibly. I have a plan, just like all of you. That's what it sounded like to him. That gave him a sense of urgency. Trying to bring his near-finished decision to a conclusion, he rushed to wind it all up. Then we're good. So, Aniki, would you mind signing here? This is a written contract containing the discussion we have been having. There is one for each person. Everyone will sign for the same content. Contents? Sorry? Contents. Rodolphe took 4 written contracts out of his breast pocket that had the details of the deal written on them. Of course, we'll also add a 7th condition as you proposed, straight away. Don't worry. Aniki, will you use a pen? Rudolph took a fountain pen out of his breast pocket and offered it to Klaus. Not so fast. Klaus made as if to accept it, but then, with a small lousy, drew back his hand without taking it and spoke. Actually, in order to make sure this arrangement is definitely effective, I would like to propose a slight amendment. When Klaus said that one sentence, all of the siblings felt at the same time as though something annoying was creeping up their backs. Does that one do? We already decided, weren't we? Be quiet and sign it. Hold on, let me pour some water. Water is poured. I'm so ready. Eva, why are you so... Oops, sorry. Eva, why are you so impatient? Of course I will sign. I promise you all your share of gold, 7.5 billion yen. I also promise that when Fuzz inheritance is disturbed, I will clearly and neatly liquidate it. However, there is just one point on which I might ask you to compromise. What are you talking about? What point don't you like? The part about promptly paying 10% for each portion. 750 million yen. As you pointed out, my financial situation is not preposterous. While I am guaranteed to definitely collect on various future investments, at this time I have no choice but to admit that I'm very poor. In short, I have absolutely no money that I can move around right now. I am incompetent and my business skills and senses are dull. An unfortunate such as me, to use your words, has no power to more of 750 million in just half a year. That can't be true. Are you trying to deceive us with that offhand remark? At the time of the division of inheritance, I will liquidate everything at once. Remove the condition that I must pay about 10% in advance. That is all you have to do to get me to sign. Kraus Nissan, that 10% is nothing more than a number to measure your sincerity, isn't it? Strictly speaking, we shouldn't even be making you a deal in the first place. We're doing you a big favor by offering to let things slide for just 10% in good faith money. We explained all of that to you, so don't you think rejecting that part damages our trust and relationship a little? Hideyoshi had a humble expression on his face and had his hand clasped together. But his eyes were not calm at all. Kraus was already seen through the shadows in the depth of those eyes. Why are you all so hurried? Or are you possibly afraid of something? Rosa, won't you tell at least me? What type of sentence is this? Secretly, without telling the rest of the siblings. It's not like I... Quit it, Aniki. We're all asking is whether you're going to sign or not. Just forget about making any strange deals or anything suspicious. Huh? So, I have no margin for negotiation. Do you come that my position is so weak that we are not in an even relationship? Shivers began to crawl up Rudolph's back. Even since he was a child, he had never been able to overcome the hate of a wall that separated him from his older brother, and now again he began to feel himself getting sucked in by it, and the losing shadow is cast. Should deals be made on an even footing? To me, this deal is something to restore the long-lost trust of my younger brother and sisters and deepen the love between us siblings. It has been a cancer in my heart that I wish to resolve quickly. I am very happy that I am able to restart today. But you too would be very happy to see the deal quickly concluded, wouldn't you? Crow stared at each of his siblings. They avoided the gaze with animal-like instinct. Only Hideyoshi Show was slow avoiding it. So he was caught in Crow's gaze. Hideyoshi-san, I heard that your company has been doing extremely well recently, hasn't it? You didn't hit any problem getting it listed as a stock, and both its performance and stock prices are constantly growing. I'm truly jealous. My husband's situation surely has nothing to do with it. However, it is unfortunate that you have neglected your stockholders. It's also horrible that you were unable to solidify your base when you became stock listed. Before you realized it, some bad-natured fellow had brought up a considerable amount of your company's stock, hadn't they? But how could you know something like that? The same way as you. If we can collect evidence proving that no one would offer a loan to me, then I can collect evidence on you. Isn't it really strange? Is it really that strange of a thing? Kraus grinned broadly. In contrast, Hideyoshi's face was turning obviously pale. Hideyoshi's company was a fast food chain operating company that he had started from nothing. Though Hideyoshi's management efforts, performance on business repeatedly rose and magnified, ultimately it succeeded in becoming a stock-listed company. The greatest advantage of being in stock holding system is that by selling stock certificates, the large amount of finances can be gained. That amount is far greater than the actual profit from a business. Excuse me? Hideyoshi Company, fast food chain, blah blah blah, started nothing, management efforts, performance of the business repeatedly rose and magnified, and ultimately succeeded to become a stock-listed company. The great advantage of being in stock holding system is that by selling stock certificates, a large amount of finances can be gained. Oh, the amount is far greater than actual profit from business. Yeah? This made it extremely effective way to gather the massive funds needed to grow his company even further. However, in exchange for financing the company, the stockholders have certain rights. Namely, the right to observe and guide the company that they have financed in order to raise its profit above their investment. That right is guaranteed to all stockholders, and they sometimes even use it to reorganize in effectual management. Is it really guaranteed to all stockholders? I don't think so. Isn't it only stockholders that have a bigger part of a business, like 10%? Would you really make a guy who have only 1% of your stock make any decision in executive board? I don't think so. Okay, let me go through it again. Majority rule. Yeah, majority rule does make sense. But isn't even majority rule with people who use at least percentage higher than 1% or 5%? Isn't in Japan, I own 2 stocks in a company and they do ask for my 2 votes. Oh really? Isn't in Japan the amount of stock you could buy as a person also limited? That's why anime industry is suffering and shit. That's right, it's guaranteed to... Oh, but fuck, it's 90s or 2000s, so maybe not. The right is guaranteed to all stockholders and they sometimes even use it to reorganize in effectual management. Japan, I don't know so. I think he means that more than 50% are working for this. Yeah, I understand this. It is the right to prevent the money they have spent financing the company from going to waste by watching the management of the company. However, if they use this right forcibly, they can eject the former management and take over the company. yeah, I understand all of this, that they have like vast majority rule and they could fucked up their business and like direction that the owner of a business would go. Yeah, I get all of this. Because the general body of all stockholders has the power to dismiss the management and nominate new management. That right is exercised on a majority decision by stockholders. And people who hold more stocks get to cast more votes. Okay, yeah. In other words, if some person or a group holds a majority of the stocks, they can freely chase out an old management and make the president anyone would like. Did Kraus buy his brother's company? Is it twist here? I don't know, maybe. But Kraus doesn't have a lot of money. So maybe, I don't know, some other person that Kraus trusted by somebody brought. But it's not his brother company, it's company of a husband of his sister. Probably. We're gonna check it later, hold on. They can freely chase out the old management, make the president anyone they would like. If they want, it is even possible for them to make themselves president. Many companies, in order to prevent their stock from being brought up by malicious people, their position from being threatened, take some kind of defensive measures, such as having their own employee or people close to them buy a lot of stock certificates in order to prevent a hostile group from securing the majority. This is interesting. However, since Hideyoshi's company had only recently become stock listed, they hadn't had the time to strengthen the defensive measures. No, maybe Hideyoshi himself was so engrossed in the management of his company that he hadn't realized the dangers of being stock listed. Kinda dumb, to be fair. How could he not realize? But okay. It's hard to say whether he should be viewed as a kind-hearted and skilled manager immersed in management, or as a foolish manager who had his feet swept from out under him. But in any case, there were people out here who would not let him get away with this naivety unscratched. Yeah. They rapidly brought up Hideyoshi's company's stocks and instantly gained a significant amount of power. They then sent an anonymous document to the stockholders and began to capture the majority. The document read, "The current management continues to make pointless investments and is ignoring the needs of the stockholders. Let us force the current management to retire, cut the current wasted investments, and let this company be born again as one that gives more back to the stockholders." Right. It's very difficult to make an actual state of a company's management known. They maliciously twisted the figure Hideyoshi has produced from a tiny amount of sleep to a constant concern from the company, and made him lose the trust of his stockholders. Their efforts had almost collected a majority of the stock in the company. Oops, wrong one. So, some unknown person, probably Kraus, maybe not, buy some stocks, then he sent documents to other stockholders and trying to fuck up the management and get in order to turn stockholders against the management. Company management no, and management doesn't know. It's really difficult to manage actual stock company's management no. Oh, and management doesn't know or have like really little idea of what's actually going on in a stockholders clique or whatever. They maliciously twisted the figure Hideyoshi has produced from a tiny amount of sleep. Yes. Their efforts had almost collected a majority of the stocks in the company. At this point, even Hideyoshi noticed and started to buy back the stocks, but the stockholders who realized that the company was undergoing an acquisition maneuver demanded a ridiculous price for the shares that Hideyoshi was trying to buy back. I wonder if it actually worked like this in a modern time. That seems kinda dumb. I mean, not dumb, but the Kraus probably got a majority. At the point, even Hideyoshi noticed and started to buy back the stocks, but yeah. They continually tortured Hideyoshi had no leeway in the negotiation of a price. One of the certainties of capitalism is that value will rise when both parties vie for the same thing. And one of the certainties of democracy is that the majority controls everything. Yeah, I don't understand. This is what Elon Musk did to Tesla and PayPal. It's the way it works in the real world selling. No, I mean, I understand that it works this way in the real world, but is it works exactly the same like shit could happen to, for example, me if I'm gonna do a business? I mean, it's dumb to put like visual novel knowledge of stocks in real life, but I'm just curious. Yo, how we don't know if crows got the majority because crows don't have money. They specifically stated that crows have no money whatsoever. How could he got all the stocks? That's weird for me. And one of the centuries of democracy is that majority controls everything, so in the end, whoever managed to buy up the most stocks wins. So whoever has the most money wins. If Hiroshi could obtain a large sum of money at this critical time, it would be able to avoid losing all of that which he had built up. Therefore, more than anything else, he wanted a lot of money right now! Obviously. He couldn't wait for the division of Kinzo inheritance, which may not happen for some time. And you, Rudolph, you've been in a lot of trouble lately, haven't you? No, so I don't think it was Kraus. I think it was like some other party who did it to him, to Hideyoshi. And Kraus just knows about all this, and he just uses this to pin everybody down and say, you need money as much as I do, so fuck you. So fuck you, I'm not paying you anything. You all fuck-ups. And you, Rudolph, you've been in a lot of trouble lately, haven't you? He doesn't have any liquid money, meaning he doesn't have any that's movable, but other people can control the money they can move. Okay. I trust you. I trust you. Person in Twitch chat, you probably know more about business and money than me. And you, Rudolph, you've been in a lot of trouble lately, haven't you? Ouch. They say it's scary overseas, but it seems that's really true. American trials are settled quite emotionally. They won't give a generous judgment to afford it. Okay. I don't even know how to comment this. Weren't you advised by your lawyers that making a settlement with the other party would be more economical in the end? What is it he talking about? Just troubles at work. It's no big deal. It'd be settled with money. Kira quickly recognized that Rudolph's complicated expression meant... Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. How do you read your name again? Kiri. Why wanna say Kiru? Kiru, like Kiru? It's not like Kiru. Curie. It is Curie for sure, like, right? Marie Curie? Curie? Astronomia Curie? That's right. In this world, anything can be settled with money. After all, it can even buy back the broken bones between siblings. America is very fussy about the violation of rights, but with money, anything can be settled. I don't know, but okay, as you say. Long live capitalism! So true. Although rumors about the settlement money may reach several $1 million. Though have been building a large amount of wealth with a certain type of niche market. However, a niche is a niche. It's definitely not a sunny job. An American corporate giant was trying to accuse Rudolph's company of violating their rights. For various reasons, it was thought that winning the trial was extremely unlikely, and Rudolph was being pressed to surrender outright. America is not at all fussy about violation of rights, but we could wish. For various reasons, it was thought that winning the trial was extremely unlikely, and Rodolphe was being pressed to surrender outright. But even though, there was a way to resolve it with money. If he could only pay that money, though it might be painful, he could still pick himself back up. But if he didn't pay, he'd lose everything. Therefore, more than anything else, he wanted a lot of money right now. Rosa, you're a good and noble sister. You wouldn't even touch a dangerous money game. However, your soft-hearted nature was your ruin, wasn't it? I would think one should agree to become a co-signer so lightly. Oops, I'm sorry. That's nothing to do with you, Kraus, Nissan. Rosa uncharacteristically lay bare her emotions and yelled, because she had thought she had kept it a secret. As Kraus watched, he let slip a muffled laugh. There was nothing to fear. Every one of them. More than anything else, wanted a lot of money right now. In other words, the situation has been reversed. Because only Kraus, who they were threatening, has no urgent need for a large sum of money. Capitalism is weird like that, so true. Compared to that, the three who were threatening him wanted money quickly, no matter what it were the cost. So the longer Kraus postponed the deal, the greater the advantage to him. Kraus was very shy. He had known of the Achilles heel from the beginning, even though he had not been certain. Therefore, he had hidden it until the very end, and upon closely and completely examining their attitude, he had stuck back. If I could, I would love to raise some money for my darling's brother and sister in their time of need, but unfortunately, I have nothing in hand. If you have any sponsors in mind that can raise a whole 750 million, I suggest you try there first. Kraus' elated words were horribly blunt. The other siblings could do nothing more than just listen, grinding their teeth. If they could think of a sponsor that convenience, they wouldn't have kept up the charade. They had entered the huge battle specifically because they had exhausted all other options. If you're still relying on your older brother, I could use my influence to find you sponsors. Oh, wait. You already said that I have no influence. Well then, I can't do anything, can I? Kraus' slow, growly laugh began to fill the parlor. The youngest sibling, who had until now been driving the oldest brother into a corner, could do nothing more than grimace and grin their teeth. Eva, don't make me laugh, as if I would put myself in your debt. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. If we rely on you, how would you help us? I told you, didn't I? All I can do is find other sponsors for you. Of course I will do my utmost to negotiate so that you can borrow the interest as well. Damn you, taking advantage of us. Babe, please calm down. Curie, ten. I'm calm, I'm extremely cool. You bastard. Curie grabbed his husband's hand, but this action made him feel even more pitiful, so Rodolphe shook it off. Kraus laughed as though seeing that made him extremely happy. If only we truly could find father's hidden gold at a time like this, then I could split it into 2.5 billion yen portion for you right away. How sad, how very sad. How extremely, totally, truly, hopelessly sad. Tonight, let us join together as brothers and sisters and discuss the whereabouts of father's hidden gold. Solve the riddle of Beatrice's epitaph together, why don't we? With 4 friendly siblings all together, there is surely no puzzles that can be solved. Continuous laugh. Great. Are we gonna see glass break? No, okay. Ooh, we are crows now. Oh, we're not crows. We're Kinza, yeah. How interesting. And what are those conditions I attached? Certainly. Ooh, Karan is spying. Whether or not Kraus-sama actually discovered the gold, he would pay Iwa-sama, Rudolph-sama, and Rosa-sama a total of 7.5 billion yen for their shares. However, 10% of that would be paid before March. Kraus, you dance. That's the word that he would have his feet swept out of him, under him, by his younger siblings. Truly amusing. I couldn't read the sentence, I'm sorry. But it seemed they couldn't seal the deal? Yes. Kraus-sama exposed that Iwa-sama and the younger siblings all had an urgent need to get money. So, if he's given something that simple, he can see through it then. He can't even manage incompetence. What are they doing now? That conversation has been put on hold for the time being. Now, Beatrice-sama's epitaph is being discussed. So, they're trying to solve the riddle and find out where my gold is hidden? Yes. Kinzo set down his glasses and snorted. Will the miracle be fulfilled first, or will those fools expose the ghost first? What a sight to behold! If those fools solve my puzzle, at that time I will be completely defeated. They can suck my corpse down to the last fragment of bone. The magnitude of the fool's greed imbued my great magic with its miraculous potential. But if the fulfillment of a miracle comes first... If it comes first... Come on. Beatrice will be resurrected again! That smile which I have been chasing half my life will be restored! Oh, Beatrice! The sacred night when the miracle is waged will come and the devil's game will begin! I will definitely win and I will definitely remain alive. You can have the lives of the others. I don't need wealth or honor or assets or gold or anything. I only wait to see you smile one more time. He's coughing. Kinzo is my favorite character. He's so insane. And so obsessed over this pretty girl. So true. So true, so real. Kinzo choked, apparently in great pain. Kenan got closer and tried to pat his master back, but Kinzo signated that he didn't need to. Do you know why I went to the trouble of exposing the hidden location of the gold so that everyone could see it? No. It's because magical power is determined by risk. The greater number of people who try to discover Beatrice's gold, the greater the danger of that happening, then assuming the bet is successful despite those long odds, the magical power will bring about an even grander miracle. In other words, magic is a game. It is not true that the most superior person will become the winner. The winner becomes superior because he is granted magic. Do you understand? Just as the miracle of life is granted precisely because of the victory against divine odds of several 100 million at once. Is this a little difficult to understand? My apologies. That's fine. It all comes down to this. To the one that solves the mystery of Beatrice's epitaph, I will give all of that which I have built up. Wealth, honor, gold, and succession to the Shinomiya family hardship, everything that I have established. The right to tackle the riddle is not limited to my children. Even if they were who succeeded in solving it, that would make you qualified to gain everything. Yes, however, I couldn't possibly understand such a difficult riddle. Of course, I made it difficult, but you must also challenge it. That will become the seed with which the miracle of my magic will be summoned. If everyone challenges it and everyone fails, that will be that. However, if the miracles are gathered and magic power is born, it will happen then. Beatrice will revive. Therefore, you too must challenge it. All must challenge it. And in doing so, they must give thanks to my magic. Do you understand? Yes, I will try. For a long while, Kinzo repeatedly muttered to himself, agitated and grabbing onto his head. Canon stayed where he was, alert and unmoving, until he was given the next order from his master. Kinzo finally realized this. That is all. Leave me now. There is a bag of sweets on a little cabinet. You can take some with you as a reward. This is so fucked up. I wasn't expecting here to be an old wizard in a story. 10 out of 10 comments. He is an old wizard, isn't he? Oh yeah, he is. He's like a black mage. Oh, Kinzo is such an enjoyable character. Literally, such a good guy. But all his family, only his minus is that, you know, yeah, he's a beautiful father. But all the other parts, obsessed with a witch. It's him, the other one. 10-10. Okay, hold on. Let's take a break. 5 minutes. I need to pee and drink more water. Be right back. 5 minutes. Hello? Hello again? I love this comment about him being a wizard. Oh, fuck. Guys, time to go. See ya tomorrow. Bye bye.